welcome in manufacturers. This is not just the executives at manufacturers, but these are the field reps, the trainers, product planners, everyone that makes the whole manufacturer team. That feedback from you, where you're actually speaking to the customer, is crucial for them. So my first question is similar to the salesperson question: is manufacturer reps are coming in the showroom, to help your staff do their job. Is what do you find makes a great manufacturer rep?
Someone that doesn't waste time. They get in the store and they have an agenda. I love that. I'm like uber organized though, so I might be a little over the top, but we have them sign in, to be honest with you, at all stores, just so
That's
we
a
kind
good
of
idea.
know when they're coming and going. And if someone says, well, I was here 4 times, and then you look in our book and you say, no, you weren't. Not to throw them under the bus, but to hold them accountable is always good. An agenda is great, especially if you're a rep and you're coming in. If you tell your general manager, your store manager, the day you're coming in, say, are there any issues I need to address? Should I talk to the service manager? Could I do a 10-minute training on the floor? I think just having that, I'm going to be there for an hour, take full advantage of that time. It's super important. And also just following up, just answering the questions. We always tell when we have new reps start, we understand how busy they are. Some of them are really spread out in territory, especially to get to us. We're in kind of a niche spot, and we have a lot of people come up from LA, and that could take a 6-7 hour drive. Even though it's not that far, we just ask them, please, if you don't have the answer, just respond back to the salesperson and tell them, I don't have the answer right now, but I'm going to get it.
Two huge points. One was reach out before you're coming and find out the best time, and on top of answering those right questions, because I definitely, you show up with a box of donuts and you walk around and you say, how's everything going? How are we doing? Sell more of my product? And then it ends there, and it doesn't really help anyone or have any, but the thought of finding out from management, what do we need before you come in, and that the reps that would come in with that agenda was huge. It saved everyone time, because everyone's so busy, especially when the showroom opens. You don't have time to kind of just chew the fat with someone. You do need that sort of attention. And then following up, love that I said following up. Now here's a question that I have for you. Have you found that the better reps find that their products get sold more on the floor?
Absolutely. Because there's that trust relationship with the salesperson. If they know they're going to get an answer right away, whether it be anything from service to spiff from that rep, they're going to tend to lean towards that product. And I think reps should know that a little bit more, and brands should know that when they're hiring representatives of their brand through the training process, that, the sales team is going to lean harder on their brand if they're responsive. And if they bring donuts, that's always good too.
Right. It doesn't hurt. Right.
We love breakfast burritos here.
But it won't be the NVL. And I like the way you said that. It truly is a representative of their brand. Because at least for me, I connected, Kathy was Bosch, Todd was Sub-Zero Wolf. I just had the connection, and it was more than the bigger brand. It was those individuals. And that's great. So another question I have for you for this manufacturer audience is, you've seen a lot of products roll out over your time in appliances that might have a lot of these features and everything, and these great bells and whistles that don't necessarily scratch a customer itch. What do you wish that product design teams, when they're trying to roll out the new product or make improvements on existing product, how should they listen more to what's happening on the retail floor?
I just think, and this might be a little bit too specific for us since we are self-servicing, I think they need to listen to their service department and all of the woes that come from retailers like us that do service. And if we're working on the same issue with a product over and over, I think we find a lot the service side of a manufacturer doesn't talk to so much the retail side. Those need to be better in tune, because that's where they're going to find out there's just too many features on this refrigerator, and we've really maxed out the performance that it has. It's going to really, I feel, come more from the service side. Our sales team knows when all that's happening because the customer calls them. They're the first, port of contact, but then it will go to our service team. And sometimes, they may hear about it at the grocery store when they run into that customer. You're on the 4th service call on my refrigerator, and they're like appalled, and that's gonna stay with them. So I think it would really be helpful to manufacturers to really get in tune with the service side of their companies.
That makes a ton of sense. And we're going to talk to a service audience pretty soon. Now, have you found that that's affected the sales floor where if you're seeing kind of some repeated service issues, that you're going to be a little more reluctant to sell those brands?
Definitely, the salesperson doesn't want to lead somebody into a product that they know has been failing.
For sure. So that's a great tip because we used to, when I was selling appliances, that was front of mind. That if they started to see repeat service issues, I worked with another self-service dealer, that'd be like, we can't sell this anymore, or we just can't point people in that direction anymore. So that's a great tip. Pay attention to the service and talk to the service people. So that's awesome.